welcome back to the Lonely Homestead. So, got a little wood chip going on. We got the mulch pile and the compost pile. I think I'm going to start adding water to this just to help it to break down more, because speeding up the process of it breaking down is just going to help me add nutrients back into the soil. So today, I'm going to take this down to the lower garden and I'm going to mulch in the okra, because the okra is growing so slow. Seems like the bed's drying out really quick, so it's not shading it in. So we're going to give that a shot. Okay, so down here at the lower garden, this is the okra. And it's been in there a while. It's just not growing quick at all. And that's probably because we're still hitting the low 50s at night. But during the day, it's like 90. And the soil I'm dealing with had no organic matter in it. So hopefully, I soaked the bed down first. And then I put it's only about an inch of wood chips on it. And then later this evening, because it's midday right now, I will come back and soak all this in again with the wood chips on it, helping the wood chips to break down. But hopefully this helps retain a lot of the moisture, and it will retain heat throughout the night, so possibly helping the okra to grow faster. And that's the plan. This guy doesn't look too good, poor little guy, but that's what I'm hoping is gonna happen. It's gonna retain heat and retain moisture, and then okra is gonna grow faster, because you guys who've seen my videos know I can grow okra. So I've grown a lot of okra, and I've already had a request for some up here at the new place. So I'll show you around a little bit. This is just a miscellaneous bed. There's some zucchinis in here, some yellow beans that this whole bed was planted in beans, and not too many came up. There are a lot of old seeds, but so I threw some basil in here that was left over. Looks like I'm getting some bug damage here. I'm gonna have to spray these with some neem. This is a sweetmeat squash, and this is my little shade tunnel right now. We got cabbage, broccoli, and more cabbage, all in these totes that I found around here. So I started filling them up with soil and did this, transplanted these over here. We got some hot peppers, heirloom tomatoes. So here's a row of heirloom tomatoes. A few different varieties, and I didn't even bother to tag them this time. Black beauties. These kind of look like black beauties. They could be, what is that, wick? A yellow tomato. And up there we have some Cherokee purples. These are all sweet peppers. Sweet peppers. These are Cubano sweet peppers. They look more like a chili pepper. And then these last four here are red bells. And then we got another squash here. This is pretty sure it's spaghetti squash. Might be another sweetmeat. I don't remember. Sweetmeat's an heirloom. There's another tomato. that I just randomly planted because it was the only one left in that tray. Radishes that are overgrown, I'm using them like bait. So if you see, there's a trap in there. All right, kill one big giant pack rat in here. He ate my cherry tomatoes down. These are turnips. Over here we got cantaloupes and some more zucchini and a very sick looking zucchini. I already gave it a boost of fertilizer, so let's see what happens. That is a spaghetti squash. This is my asparagus that I let go to seed because it was all female. And then I randomly threw some cucumber seeds in the front. And they're doing pretty dang good. We got basil, my one and only tomatillo. I'm so mad I didn't plant more because this is probably the best looking plant out here right now. Cilantro's coming up. I just threw a whole bunch of seeds in there and started watering them. I put some beets in the ground there to see how they'll do. Here's another little shade tunnel with broccoli in there. I'm gonna have to look at that leaf. It's got some damage. Might need to spray that one too. Looks more like wind damage though than worm. Could be some worms in there. I'll find them. Then we got sugar snap peas and some more broccoli. And here's a Cherokee purple. To get white flies. Yep, it's got white flies on it. You see that? I'm gonna have to come back and spray that. Look at that flower coming in. I might just have to pull that off because that plant's so small, but usually the first bloom makes the best, biggest tomato. Same with this one, it's blooming already. Cherokee purple. Then we got some beets in a bucket. And then this might be my one and only surviving cherry tomato. I think it's a Chadwick. And I put a little basil in there too. Hopefully it survives. It's a transplant. And then I think these are well, some kind of heirloom. Chadwick maybe. And that one got munched on, hence the trap in there, and that's where I killed the pack rat. More beets. I don't know if you can see it, but right by that mouse trap, this is where they ate all the cherry tomatoes. I had my one cherry tomato in there, and I transplanted 2 into that other bucket, but then one seedling came up, a late seedling. So hopefully it'll survive. Ooh, looks like the shade tunnel came undone. My lettuce is wilting. So here's the lettuce stash here with some cucumbers there. And I had some beans back there. There's a couple left, but they got eaten too by something. I gotta get a weight on this. The wind's blowing from the different direction. And then we got more sweet meat. And we come back over here, and that's obviously the corn plot, which dried out too. So I've been watering this every day. Generally what they say with yellowing and browning on the tips is going to be lack of water. So I got a good wasp in here. He's running around looking for cornworms. Good boy. Yeah, you stay in there. You go find one. Kill those worms. And then last but not least, we got some more cantaloupes here. Growing slow too. So we'll see. Garden's coming along. Got a lot more room and a lot more space. But growing in ground around here is hard because of the gophers. But I got some ideas on how to beat them too. All right, that's it from the new lonely homestead. Oh, except for, let's show this. There's all my puppies sitting in the shade. faces are starting to bloom. And boy, are they pretty. Want to meet the family? This is Skid. Hi, Skid. And everybody knows Lucy. And then there's old Junior here. Junior and Skit are dogs that I bred. They're only about a year apart. But they're brothers, all same father and mother. But Junior's blind as a bat. Junior, show him your eyes. And Skit's going blind. But they both still get around great. And then there's Lucy, my banshee crazy dog. Alright everybody, adios from the homestead. Take care and God bless.